first story, actress Akuya Pimpolo has regained her freedom, at least temporarily, after she fully satisfied the bail conditions as set out by the Criminal Division of the Accra High Court. Now, today she has one last thing to do. That is to return to Nsawam prison and sign out, then return home to be with her 7-year-old son. Now, according to her lawyer, Andrew Votia says her client has grown slim and pale and has been in very low spirits, having spent at least 2 days in jail after she was convicted by the Accra Circuit Court.
I consider her spirit is still very, very low. She appears very slim, pale. Yeah, but having seen the part of the family, seeing the lawyer, at least I believe that by this time her spirit is getting up.
Right. And how has she been responding to the kind of concerns, the support people have been giving her since?
Overwhelmed. She's amazing. She was like, wow. So I have the good people of Ghana supporting my cause like this. She realized that more people are supporting her than those that are not supporting her. So it's like I see those supporters are in the majority. She'll be holding a press conference by 5 p.m. in my office to thank Ghanaians. But we have filed an appeal canvassing all the points, the authorities, cases that we are going to rely on, written our address in full. So we don't have anything to do again. We only have to sit down, wait for them to serve us hearing notice and to give us the date for the appeal proper, which we are waiting for them.
Lawyer Andrew Votia has also been explaining why it took 3 days to fully execute the bail granted by the court last Tuesday.
On the day we served the police with the motion for bail pending appeal, apparently they were already on the way to Nsawam where we were arguing out our bail at the court. So having secured the bail, we had to draw the order and have it served on the police as well as Director of Prisons. So that was done. So it took this bureaucratic system. It took some time before the order got to them. And now everything has been finalized. This morning she just signed the bail. And as we speak, she has regained her freedom amid temporary.
Now, that is one of the things that has been trending throughout the week. Also, Free Akuya Pimpolo was topping the Twitter trends. Another thing that trended, or let me say the biggest story of the week, was the ministerial list that President Akufo-Addo released. The list of deputy ministers appointed to his government for his second term, with a significant number of them being drawn from the party's MPs in Parliament. So the list of 40 was released on Wednesday and included a Minister of State at the Finance Ministry, which brings to 86 the Ministers of State, deputies and regional ministers appointed to serve in the administration. So here are, so in the second term, 86 ministers, including the deputy ministers and regional ministers, as compared to the first term, which was 126 ministers. As we can recall, that was a major talking point when we got that number of ministers. And 2021, still second term, of the 39 deputies appointed so far, 34 are sitting members of parliament. And in the first term of the 66 deputies, 38 were sitting members of parliament at that time. And also, of the 43 substantive ministers, sector ministers and regional ministers, 23 are sitting members of parliament, as opposed of the 60 substantive ministers, where 30 were sitting members of parliament at that time. Total MPs who are now substantive ministers or deputies are 57 as compared to the first term, which was 68. So that's one of the bigger stories, and that's what people were talking about throughout the week. But still on ministerial appointments, one name that was trending on social media and also in the showbiz circle was Mark Okreku-Mante, who had been appointed as the Deputy Minister Designate for Tourism, Arts and Culture. His appointment comes after months of rumors and mixed reactions from persons in the industry about the possible selection. Let's get to know a little bit about this man.
I think it's about time you guys changed the style.
Astute music and movie producer Mark Okweku-Manteh has received a deputy ministerial nomination from President Akufo-Addo. On Wednesday, April 21, the president released his list of deputy ministers for his second term and sent it to the parliament. In the list, Mark Okweku-Manteh, who is currently the programs manager of Hits FM, has been named the Deputy Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture. This comes as a confirmation of the several rumors that have been lingering about his nomination for months. When Ghana's parliament resumes from its break in May, a schedule for vetting will be released. If Mark Okweku-Manteh successfully completes his vetting, he will be sworn in by President Akufo-Addo. The Hits FM boss will join the main minister, Dr. Ibrahim Awal, and Culture. Now, before his new appointment, Mark Okweku-Manteh has served as the president of the Creative Arts Council of Ghana. Now, the Creative Arts Council, after the passage of the Creative Arts Industry Bill, has now come to be known as the Creative Arts Agency. Now, the astute businessman has decades of experience in music production, movie production, events and branding. He has produced great musicians including Lord Kenya, Ohiniba Kisi, Adani Best, Achiame, Dasibre Jamina. Mark Okweku-Manteh also served as an executive producer for the popular TV series Efiera. He has also organized major events including MTN Music Festival, High Life Festival, Heroes Concert, among others. After his announcement as Deputy Minister nominee, a lot of industry players have congratulated him on